Greetings, ladies, gents, oddies, and all the in-betweens. I am Crimson Slave. I was gonna make a video. I was. But something. I don't know what it is, but something fucked up my gastroparesis, and I essentially just was super unable to make a video on Monday or Tuesday. And yeah, I just was really sick and couldn't do a lot. Wednesday, I thought about doing something, and it just kind of fell through to today, which I think today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. So here's Thursday. So there's that. So I would like to point out that even if I made a video on Sunday, it would have been another video. And considering how kind of most of the way through this week and something has happened this week, which is hilarious, I don't have anything to show for it. So let's get into it. It's only two things. I literally only have two things, besides the fact that I just like threw up a lot of times, and I threw up a lot of times, then my teeth started hurting me, and then like I got like a really bad ache in my chest, so I just couldn't do a lot. So there was that. So what happened last week? This was, I wouldn't say interesting, but something that happened last week. Due to a lot of random factors that I don't like getting into, I generally have struggled to, I don't want to say eat regularly, but I've struggled to have the ability to eat the food that I need to and do what my doctor recommended to me, because my family on hand, this doesn't understand me having this weird condition called gastroparesis is an issue, and because of it, I can't do things. And with issues with like logic and a lot of other stupid things that exist in this house that I currently dwell in, hopefully not for longer, but due to a lot of factors, I just needed to get something. So I did some research, then randomly Target had a sale, and I got a digital air. I haven't opened it. It's literally still in the packaging on the floor. I got a gourmet 6 slice digital air fryer oven, so I can make more things and be able to do what my doctor recommended me, eating certain things during the week and eating 5 meals a day, and just generally preparing more things to be better for me, because my family doesn't understand the logic or concept of other people or space. So one thing that happened last week, which was, I guess, a thing. Another thing that happened is I read this. This is a Spider-Man across the Spiderverse, which is a thing, because I realized that I said the wrong thing, because this is a new one. I read this whole thing because I had some free time while being extremely sick and being bad, which was a part of, I think, like Thursday, like Friday, Saturday. I was really sick then, and it got bad Sunday, made it worse. So I read this book. I like this book. Good art book. I wish it was longer and a bit thicker, because it's not really about the thing go. I think they did a really nice job designing things and talking about stuff, because like it has a lot of art things from the thing. I wouldn't say like it was like it's like owning cells, but like it's really good. They had concepts for every single person. They went through and talked about all the main characters: Miles, Gwen, Hobby, Manuel, Peter's new daughter. If you haven't seen the movie by now, I'm sorry. I'm saying things that are important to the movie. I'm sorry. But they talk about a lot of stuff in the thing. But I got this art book, because I like the movie. I'm going to see if I can find the art book for the first movie. And yeah, there's that. And there's that. Words. I'm saying more words will come to me. And I think it's really cool that they have all this random stuff. I wish it was longer, because like I think it's like thick. It's thick. It explains a lot of things. It has a forward, it has an ending. It goes with a lot of characters. But if you've seen the movie by now, one of the things I was really interested in while I watched the movie was the fact that they constantly were changing the art style on Hobby throughout the whole movie because he's Spider-Punk, and it's hilarious for that reason. And there's a really, really interesting fight where they see all the Spider people and all the different versions, and they show a few of those characters in here, and they tackle that in a section. I didn't read the whole thing. Like, they tackled, like, the other Spider people. Like, they did, like, it's a scene, like, we see a bunch of Spider people in the whole scene. But I was hoping they would have more things. There's a thing with the villain, because they had a bunch of villains in tubes. I was hoping, they would talk more about some of the art behind that, some of the inspirations for things. Because, like, they talked about the Vulture with the thing, and they actually reference the comic that it's from, and the universe that it's from, and every single character from each scene that you're going to see in the movie is from the actual comic, which is a really, really good thing that I actually, enjoy as a person who still reads comics. But it was interesting to see these things happen, but I was really hoping that the art book would have given a little more context of how the things work, because when the movie comes out, and just things that I'm reading on Tumblr and on Twitter, people are talking about a lot of things with the movie itself, and how long it took them to the sequence on the train scene, and some of the things and Easter eggs and stuff like that. And I was hoping the art book would have given me some more context on those things, but I think also there's gonna be another art book for the movie, because I have this one, but apparently they're working on a bigger one or a concept art one. I remember reading it on Tumblr. Someone said they're gonna make another book besides this one, so maybe I'll get that when it comes out and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was sick up until yesterday, and regardless of whatever happens Sunday, I will have another video, and I'll explain what happened this week. But quite literally, all last week was basically nothing. I did some research, I got an air fryer, and I sat down, got a thing. Oh yeah! Someone cares about some stuff I do, and they randomly found me this. I was like, what is it? And I looked at it. Maybe I looked up halfway and be like, what is it? And it was like, random encounters. I'm like, of the fourth kind? It's an alien book? And then it was like, oh no, it's a D&D thing. And I'm like, sure, I have no dice. I have no dice. I have no friends. I have no miniatures. But it's an encounter book, and I flipped through it at the time when it was presented to me. I was like, sure. It was $10. So, yeah, I don't know. At a point going, I lost it. Yeah, this video, super late, made on Thursday. I would have made it Sunday, but I was sick. Nothing happened last week besides the air fryer and going to a supermarket and someone was being like, D&D! And I was like, sure. Yeah. I hope your week's better than mine. I really do. Because if you didn't spend 3 days where basically all you did was eat food to have it exit your body very quickly, very violently and chunkily, your week was probably better than mine if you didn't spend 2 days on your back looking at the ceiling and thinking to yourself, why do I eat food? Your week was easily better than mine. And yeah, come back Sunday when I'll make a video about this week's stuff, I guess. I don't know. Till then, ta.